Hi, happy friends. Welcome back to the channel. This is Percy coming to you from Edmonton, Canada. Today is very special because it's our first year anniversary on YouTube. For our anniversary video, we are making a rain chain. I've been wanting to make one for a while, so I bought these plastic pots from the dollar store. I had this for a couple years already, I guess. So these are the things we need: some wire, needle nose pliers, a metal barbecue stick, lighter, and a candle. And you'll see why we need those in a bit. At the beginning of this video, you saw some of the inspiration why I want to make a rain chain. The idea is to make something to connect all these plastic pots somehow, like this. I know I need to poke holes at the bottom of each of the plastic pots. So the only thing I have close to something that I can poke it with is this barbecue stick that have two prongs. So I heat it up with the candle, so it's easy to poke a hole in all the bottoms like this. Just be careful, as you know, we're playing with a little fire. Last one. Kids, don't do this at home without supervision. Here they are. So now I know that I have to make somehow something to connect them together. I got this thinner gauge wire and this thick gauged wire so that I can make a loop like this. So I cut that thin wire at about 2 inches, or just about, and looped it in that bigger gauged wire so that I can make a loop like this. And then I insert that wire in those holes that I just made and then tighten them, because without that bigger gauge wire I won't be able to twist and make a loop like that. You can also make a bigger loop using a pencil or a pen or a screwdriver. Here I'm working on the last loop of the last basket. I have 15 baskets altogether. After making those eyelet loops at the bottom, I know that we also need to do something on the handles of the pots. So the same idea, I cut another thin wire just about more than 2 inches long and twisted a bit on one end using that bigger gauged wire. And then I will connect it to the handle of the baskets, but I will also need that bigger gauged wire so I can make that other loop on the other end. Otherwise, the handle of the basket is so soft I wouldn't be able to twist it, or I might break it like this. Or you can make it also easier on you and just make a hook. But to me, this is more secure because, as you know, water can be heavy with the wind and all that stuff, so it might break easily if I don't twist it like this. So this is how it would look like. Like I said, you can make those loops or hoops bigger using anything that you have on hand. Or like I said, you can have another gauged wire and just make a hook. It's easier that way. So here's the last of the baskets with that loop or hoops on the handle. I know that this rain chain would need some weight, so I went outside to look for some stones or rocks so I can make a little something in between the basket to make it heavier. So with the help of the shovel, I tried to pry some of those frozen stones on the ground. Good thing the trailer is there so they are exposed, otherwise I would dig under the snow. So here they are, all washed and getting dry. I took more than I need, so I have more choices. A few years back, I made all these rocks and twigs and wire, chains or what have you while we were camping. I just don't want to sit there when we are camping over the campfire, so I need to do some projects, and those are what I did. And I hang them in the garden. So this is the same idea. I'm thinking to make that weight on this rain chain. So I am encasing the stones with a wire like this. But before I forget, I have to hook that basket on that loop that we made earlier, so I don't have to make another hook or hoop like that. So this would cut a lot of work. That's why we made that 2 hoops earlier. So secure that rock and twist it like this. And the end result should look like this. After securing that rock and attaching it to that other basket, now let's get another basket and attach the end to the bottom hoop on the other basket. So they would all look like this when attached all together. Alright, so now let's work on connecting all of them. So this is 3 baskets attached together, 12 more to go. Here I'm working on the very last. So this is the end of the rain chain. I'm attaching the last basket to that other hoop. Here it is. Some are kinked, but I will straighten those out pretty soon. I hope you can make one. This is very cheap as compared to the ones you buy online, but of course those are nicer, and this is just less than $5 altogether. So this is how it would look like hanging from your roof. It's more than 8 feet altogether, about 9 feet. I like it. So here I'm testing it while watering the plants at the same time. Listen to this. I love the sound. There you go. I hope you find an inspiration on this and you go make your own. So like I said earlier, this is our 1st year anniversary on YouTube. So I prepared a little look back on all the projects and adventures we had in this channel. This was the very first project because of course we need a name. Please stay until the end of this video because I have a bonus clip there showing you how my family is working together when we first got this property. The kids, Edward, my husband, and I are there working together. Thank you most especially to all the subscribers. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you, and I hope we will grow more. This was the most viewed project, and so is this. Some are less viewed, but it's okay because I know we're just starting. I tell my family and friends, even if I don't make it on YouTube, at least I have this avenue as my memoir or for the kids to look back to, one day. I have all this collection of the things I made, all the inspiration that I had, and the adventures. Although I don't share all the adventures we have, but yes, we love a good adventure. I can't believe it's been a year. It has been a very pleasant, very challenging at first. I learned how to edit, I learned how to film, but I know I had all this idea in my head. I know that I am creative. I just have to start and learn. I'm still learning, but I know we will improve and get better as the years go by. I wanted to start this channel way earlier, but I was, concerned about my accent, about English as not being my first language. So I was hesitant in the beginning, but I took a leap and here we are, 1 year later. My youngest daughter even taught me how to edit and download the music, the editing apps, and all that stuff. So funny. I still don't know a lot, but like I said, I'm still learning. It's always a learning process. So here is that bonus clip. We ordered 4 or 5 trucks of gravel. Some are mixed to extend our parking pad. This is what we were doing. We don't have any equipments in our property, so we all do everything by hand. Manual labor. So again, friends, thank you for staying. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. God bless, and go look for your purpose. In this channel, we only like good vibes. Thank you. God bless.